Welcome to Monaco. Today I'm exploring Monaco, one of the most fascinating countries in the world. Did you know Monaco is the second smallest country on earth? After the Vatican City, even though it's tiny, it's one of the richest countries in the world and is famous for luxury, beautiful scenery and exciting events. One of the highlights of Monaco is Monte Carlo's casino, opened in 1863. It's one of the most famous casinos in the world. It's known for its stunning architecture and has appeared in several James Bond movies. Even if you don't gamble, it's worth visiting just to admire the elegant building and the luxury cars often parked outside. Monaco is also famous for the Monaco Grand Prix, one of the most prestigious Formula One races. During race weekend, the streets of the city are transformed into a challenging racing circuit. As you walk around, you notice the incredible luxury yacht in Port Hercule. Monaco is a favorite destination for millionaires, billionaires from around the world. The country is ruled by the Grimaud family, who have governed Monaco for more than 700 years. Their official residence is the Prince's Palace of Monaco, where visitors can watch the changing of the guard. Despite just over 2 square kilometers, Monaco offers luxury shopping, Michelin-starred restaurants, stunning Mediterranean views, and a rich history, all packed into one small country. Monaco may be small in size, but is huge in history, luxury, and unforgettable experience. Would you add Monaco to your bucket list? That's the question. Would you? Please let me know in the comment below. Now, since many of you follow my channel because you're interested in working on cruise ship, I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to answer some of the questions I get asked the most. The truth is, places like Monaco are one of the biggest reasons I love working on cruise ship. Before joining the industry, I had only seen places like this on television or social media. But today I get to walk these streets, enjoy these beautiful views, and create memories that will stay with me forever. One of the most common questions I get asked is, how much does it cost to apply for a cruise ship job? The application itself is usually free. Legitimate cruise lines do not charge you an application fee. However, depending on where you are from, you may need to pay for documents such as passport, medical examination, police clearance, visas, or mandatory training certificates. Always be careful of people who promise jobs if you pay them large amounts of money. Make sure you're applying through trusted recruitment agencies or directly with the cruise line. Another question I hear all the time: do I need experience? The answer depends on the position you're applying for. Most entry jobs such as buffet attendant, bar utility assistant, waiter, or housekeeping position usually require customer services or hospitality experience. If you're applying as a dancer, musician, photographer, engineer, or nurse, you need experience and qualifications related to that profession. So it just depends with the position that you're applying for. If it's an entry position, for sure, your chances of getting in, if you have customer service experience, they are very high. People also ask, will the company pay for my flight? The answer depends on the cruise line. Many companies provide joining flights to your ship, while others may ask you to pay first and reimburse you later. Always read your employment contract carefully so you know what exactly what is covered. Another popular question is, how many hours do cruise ship crew members work? Cruise ship life is not a normal 9 to 5 job. Most crew members work around 10 to 12 hours a day. Some days are easier than others, especially when the ship is in port, while sea day can be much busier. It can be challenging but quickly adapt to the routine. People also ask if we get days off. The answer is usually no. Most crew members do not get full days off during their contract. Instead, we get few hours to rest between shifts. Whenever I have free time and the ship is in port, I like to get off and explore places like Monaco, as you can see from this video. Another question I get is the food free, Sibo? Yes, crew members receive meal every day in in the crew mess, and accommodation is also provided. That means you don't have to worry about paying rent or buying groceries while you're on board. The other question is, what are the crew cabins like? Most crew members share a cabin with one other person, although this depends on your position in the cruise line. It teaches you how to respect other people's space and adapt to living with someone from a different culture. This is very, very important. Many people ask me, can you actually save money? Yes, you can, because your accommodation and meals are provided. Many crew members are able to save a large portion of their salary. Of course, it depends on your spending habits. If you are always shopping in every port, saving becomes more difficult. So you need to be very careful. You need to know the reason why you are in the ship. Otherwise, you're just gonna have memories of the pictures, but you don't have any tangible asset. What documents do I need? The most important documents usually include a valid passport, a seafarer's medical certificate, and any visas required for your itinerary. Some positions also require SCCW safety training before joining the ship. Finally, people ask me, is working on a cruise ship worth it? For me, the answer is yes. It isn't always easy. You work long hours, you miss birthday, holidays, and sometimes even important family events. You will feel tired, and there will be days when you miss home, but in return, you meet incredible people from all over the world. You will experience different cultures, visit beautiful destinations like Monaco, gain valuable experience, grow as a person, and make memories that will last a lifetime. Every contract teaches you something new, and every port has its own unique story. If you're thinking about applying for a cruise ship job, I hope this video has answered some of your questions and given you a realistic picture of what life at sea is really like. If you still have questions, leave them in the comments below, because I might answer your questions in my next video. Before you go, I know there's still so many questions about cruise ship life, so let's answer a few more that I get asked almost every day. Can I apply if I don't have a degree? Yes, many cruise ship positions don't require a university degree. Your experience, attitude, communication skills, and customer services are often more important than having a degree. I always answer this question, but I still get questions. I still get the same question. People asking me, Sibo, I don't have a degree. Is it possible or it's not? So it just depends. But in most cases, you get a job without. But let's say you're applying for doctor, you're applying for captain, of course, they're going to need a degree. What is the minimum age to work on a cruise ship? Most cruise lines require applicants to be at least 18 years old, although some positions and destinations may require you to be 21. So if you can listen carefully to these questions and answers, it's more like it depends with the ship. It depends with the ship. I want you to get that. Is English compulsory? Yes, English is the main working language on board. You don't have to speak perfect English, but you should be able to communicate with guests and your fellow crew members confidently. So it doesn't have to be fluent, but you need to be able to communicate with others. You need to understand each other. Imagine a guest is ordering something and you don't understand. Imagine your your fellow crew worker is asking you a question and you don't understand. So you need to be able to understand each other. What should I pick for my first contract? I get this question a lot, especially now that we have so many people that are leaving. They keep asking me this question and I'm gonna answer. Bring comfortable clothes for your free time. Toiletries. Guys, especially where I am currently, things are expensive in Europe. So my advice is do your best to buy things back home. For things that you start to buy €5 here back home, that money you could buy so many things. So buy things, clothes. Check. They say comfortable clothes. Check oh, I'm going to this country, I'm going to this one, which season is it, is it hot, is it summer, all those things. Find out. If it's summer, you buy some nice clothes, if it's winter, you also buy some warm clothes. Yes, you need to be careful. You need to do this. Medication, chargers, adapters, important documents, a few photos from home, and don't overpack because cabin space is limited. Yes, it's very, very limited. So don't bring your teddy bears, don't bring your whole wardrobe from back home. Yes. Guys, I love to do these videos. I find them very informative and very interesting. Imagine you taking a look at Monaco, everything, and then you're watching this. I mean, you would picture yourself, in this and say, okay, this could be me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let me just explain a little bit of what's happening in the video. By this time, I was almost approaching the casino. I was super excited. It's so beautiful. You'll see when we get there. I took 30 minutes walk from my boat to the casino. It was beautiful. I saw so many beautiful fancy cars as mentioned earlier. Anyway, let's continue with the questions. Excuse me. Can I choose where the ship will sail? Usually no. The company decides where each ship operates, and your assignment depends on operational needs. Then the other question that I get from you guys, sorry, I yawn a lot because I'm always sleepy. Do cruise ship employers get free accommodation? Yes. Your cabin is provided by the company throughout the contract, so you don't have to worry about how you're gonna pay rent no more. You don't have to worry about rent and say, I need to pay rent, I need to buy electricity, I need to buy water. No need for that, because everything is covered by the company, and there is no load shedding. You have electricity 24/7. But if you have a blackout, it's gonna be a very big thing. It doesn't happen, never happened in my experience, but I'm saying that's the only time when you don't have electricity, but it means it's an emergency, so you always have electricity. Look at that fancy car. Anyway, let's continue. Can I receive visitors on board? Policies vary between cruise lines. Some allow visitors in certain ports with prior approval, while others have stricter rules. In this ship that I am currently, I've seen so many people inviting their husbands and wife. Let me just say their family in general. I've seen it many, many times. So here it's allowed. Can I use my phone while working? No. Personal phones used during working hours is generally not allowed. You can use your phone during your breaks or after work. So for me, the only time I can use my phone during work is just to check our group chat. Sometimes they send important messages that you need to, so you just have to keep just checking, not spending 2 minutes on the phone, just 1 minute, open and see important message from the bar manager or maybe from our group. That's the only time you can use your phone. Otherwise, no, it's not allowed. Then the question I get is, how do I send money home? Many crew members use international money transfer services or bank transfers to support their families while they're at sea. So usually each ship is different. They've got their different ship card. But what they usually do is they allow you to send money to your bank account from home. Then you can always do whatever that you want. But what I've seen that is hard is for you to receive money from home through that card. I've never seen it happening. It's not possible. It's only possible, let's say maybe it's someone who has the same card as yours, someone who worked for that company or who is working for that company. Then it's very easy. Yes. What happens if I get sick on board? Every cruise ship has a medical center with doctors and nurses available to care for both guests and crew members, and it's paid for. You don't have to pay. They pay for it. Whatever sickness, they make sure they do their best. Yes. Do cruise ship have gyms? Yes, most cruise ship have a crew gym where employees can work out during their free time, and you don't pay for you to use the gym. All the things, the equipments, they are there. You just have to dress up for gym and have water with you and go and work out. Can I date someone on the ship? Many people meet lifelong friends or even their partners while working on ship. However, remember that you are there to work first, so always remain professional and follow company policies. This is very important. Otherwise, in most cases, this dating thing results in drama, jealousy, fights. So for me, my advice is rather focus with work. Then everything else should come later on. How often do I get paid? Most cruise line pay crew members every 2 weeks or once a month, depending on the company. Yes, it depends with the company. Can I change departments after joining? Yes, it's possible. Many crew members start in one department and later apply for promotion or transfer to another department once they've gained experience. So again, it depends. Some ships, they want you to complete 2 to 3 contracts. Some, if they see that, okay, this one is good, they can promote you fast, or you can do cross training. So it just depends with the ship and the company's policy. Do cruise ship provide uniform? Yes. Your uniform is usually provided by the company and you'll be expected to keep it clean and well presented. So in most cases, no need to pay for the uniform. What if I get homesick? Almost everyone experiences homesickness at some point. Stay in touch with your loved ones, make friends on board, keep yourself busy, and remember why you started this journey. This is the reminder for me. Whenever I feel like, no, I can't do this, this is like a reminder. I start to think of the day that I was sitting in a plane telling myself I'm going to work and all those things. And the fact that I keep in touch with my beloved ones, my friends, it makes me feel better. Is it safe to work on a cruise ship? Yes, safety is taken very seriously. Every crew member receives emergency training and participants in regular safety drills, so everyone knows exactly what to do in an emergency, and that's very true. Ships are different. Sometimes we do drills 2 times a week, sometimes 3. It depends. Can I be promoted? Absolutely. If you work hard, maintain a positive attitude, and consistently perform well, there are many opportunities for promotion and career growth. What's one piece of advice for first-time crew members? Come with an open mind. You meet people from all over the world, experience different cultures, and learn new ways of doing things. Be respectful, stay humble, work hard, and never stop learning. My final question: Would I recommend working on a cruise ship? Without a doubt, yes. Cruise ship life isn't perfect. There are long hours, challenging days, and moments when you miss home. But if your dream is to travel, meet amazing people, build your career, and create unforgettable memories, then it can truly change your life. I hope these questions have helped answer some of the things you have been wondering about. If you have more questions that I didn't cover today, leave them in the comments below. I read your comments, and questions might be featured in my next video. I hope you get this point. I feel like I need to go to it again. Would I recommend working on a cruise ship? Without a doubt, yes. Cruise ship life isn't perfect. There are long hours, challenging days, and moments when you miss home. But if your dream is to travel, meet amazing people, build your career, and create unforgettable memories, then it can truly change your life. This job comes with so many good things. It comes with exposure. You'll be exposed to so many things. You learn to be respectful. You learn to have patience. All those things. You value life. You value time, because time is always moving fast. The funny thing that I've noticed in the ship, and I want to share with you guys, you never know which days it is. It Monday, is it Tuesday? It's always like that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because when you're outside on the land, you can see today is Monday. You can see people going to work, Sunday people going to church. Here, everything feels the same. Maybe. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe and follow Cruise Ship Journey with Sibongile. for more cruise ship tips, travel experiences, and everything you need to know about life at sea. Until next time, stay safe, keep dreaming big, and I'll see you in my next pod. Please, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. If you have been applying and not winning, do not give up. Keep on applying. One day God is going to answer your prayers. One day someone is going to open your CV and they will be impressed. In most cases, what I've seen is people often give up when it's about time. So have patience, guys. I'll see you in my next pod. Love you.